Good morning and welcome to the final Outsiders before the US presidential election. Outsiders, the show that is to woke identity politics and election fraud what Kamala Harris is to defining her mission with a mesmerizing economy of words.
And understand the difference here. Understand the difference here. Moving forward. Moving forward. Understand the difference here. What we are looking at is a difference in this election. Let's move forward.
Don't worry, just when you thought Kamala might have reached peak word salad, she goes and does this.
Part of the thing that I'm trying to help people, not who are here, obviously, not the leaders who are here, but others understand, is if you're trying to kind of figure out what the stakes are, just imagine the Oval Office, we've all seen it on TV, and just imagine on January 20th.
Yes, let's just imagine January 20, only 4 days of Kamala-induced misery left until what I confidently predict will be a Donald Trump landslide. But am I right? James Morrow is over there at the border itself, down on the US-Mexico border, over in the States. Let's find out what James Morrow thinks. James, look at where you are now. There you are, mate. Tell us about it.
Who would have thought? Well, I'm just here on the U.S.-Mexico border, on the California side, obviously, here. We've got the big, beautiful wall behind us here, but been here in the United States for a few days, speaking to people, talking about it. I tell you what, it's really interesting, guys. This year versus 2020, Trump supporters are much more willing to talk about it. And when they see it, they'll say, yeah, look, I'm Trump, I'm hoping Trump wins. So a bit of a different vibe than 2020 I'm picking up in the air. But, you know, Rowan, I love your confidence, but it's going to be a pretty complicated Tuesday night or Wednesday in Australia. That's just to begin with.
It certainly is. And James, you're going to be telling us lots about it during the show. Rita, what do you think?
Well, this is the problem. There's a lot of Australians. I know you understand the US political system very well, Rowan, but a lot of Australians don't understand just how much more complicated and open to shenanigans it is, because it is. And it's very different to ours. There's no Australian Electoral Commission type body there that is overseeing election integrity. So there is a great deal of mistrust amongst the American people, James, when it comes to the election, and whether the election is actually going to be representative of what people want. It's a very flawed system, but it is the best they have. And that's why Donald Trump keeps saying you've got to make it too big to rig.
Absolutely.
The margin has to be too big for them to, what do they call it in 2020? Fortify the election.